Butle, we're recording here.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna leave the records. I'll take the pictures here.
That's absolutely
Okay,
fine.
we can go.
Hey guys, shout out to Tabo, who's one of my partners in crime, and that's his voice. Thank you, Tabo. Anyhow, what's up, guys? Today I thought I would take you through one of the most important aspects of my curating, the Triggers of a Future exhibition, and that's my Making Meaning workshops. I started doing them with kids from the military village, not far from Mayibuye Archive, and last week I collaborated with almost 200 history students in the same kind of creative workshop lab. Initially, I thought this episode was going to be about my sharing all the resources I pulled out of the archives from 76, which ones from 2015 I used through to present, and how easily identifiable the correlations between all of the resources were. Basically, it felt like reading repetitions, which was wild, but also made my collaboration with the history department so great because of the course that the History 3 students are doing this term. But more about that and Tara's incredible invitation later. So anyhow, as I mentioned in my previous video, I really wanted this exhibition to turn Mayibuye into a space for play and for creativity, particularly for young people. So using the community arts project workshop posters, I had pulled them from the archive, or some of them anyway, for the exhibition. So between that and Asanda Nwati's work, which is up, I used that as inspiration, and I made colouring in pages for kids, and I announced an art call to action, and basically anyone can either colour in a poster or create their own poster that will then join the exhibition. The only limitation is that it has to be 2D for mounting purposes, but all forms of creativity, interpretation, poetry, lyrics, whatever is welcome. This is me explaining all of the above to my first 3 participants, and let me tell you, they were the leadership I needed. Their artworks were the first to go up and started the wave of creativity I now find myself in. So now each week at Mayibuye, we are mounting new work, which is really exciting, and soon I'll share them all digitally. Clearly, workshop 1 went great because a few days later our numbers increased significantly, and thankfully I stay ready with paint and pencils and all sorts of fun things, and anyone who wants to donate more, please let me know. This is one of my favorite parts, that they add their own name and ages to the artist's block. And just a side note to say, not even load shedding stops anything. I take lamps everywhere I go nowadays. Anyhow, a few days later, I was approached by Tara. You'll catch a glimpse of them shortly, I promise. They're from the history department, and they extended an invite for us to collaborate, and I'm so grateful. I decided that since the community arts project posters that I mentioned earlier, the collection actually lives at Mayibuye, which I thought was really great for the students if they wanted to draw on them and to see them. So I decided to draw triggers from the posters that the students could then respond to creatively, and we made protest posters, and it was the best. Actually, come to think of it, I also used triggers from more recent protest posters like this one that says, "Fees will fall, not us." I also asked each of them to bring a piece of beautiful rubbish with them. I really believe in using whatever you've got, and that just about anything can be beautiful. So incorporating that as well as actual sources from the archive made for really rich work. Also to say, the second half of the visit was led by Zandu, who did the most incredible job of guiding them through relevant resources in the archive, and they were so inspired. Final step was they adding their names to the exhibition, and this babes was more than happy to sign and for me to capture her name, and I live taking them home to keep working on them, and putting them together has been so great, and I can't wait for us to put them up in the exhibition. Thank you to everyone involved, and especially to Tara for driving it. There they are with the glasses and some students. Thank you so much, guys. There's something really special about building something in community and creatively, and watching it grow sturdily. More next week, and stay safe. Sharp.